Ahoy there and welcome! It's Sunday, and although I've been streaming a lot this weekend and doing bonus streams to celebrate the 2-year point, we won't be doing anything extra like that today. It's just going to be the normal Sunday stream. A few minutes late, but beyond that, it should just be the normal time. Play hop for a bit, take a break, all that. Oh, they changed some of these things, so the tracking's a bit weird. Can you see that if I click on this? You can. Everything's working correctly, just some reason. Oh, that's why. My webcam was not working correctly. I confused there for a moment. And there's enough immersion breaking. I probably, as you can probably tell, tired. I ended up staying up a bit late last night, skimming through the Helldivers 2 stream recording to try and find strictly the team kills and other funny moments to put into a short compilation on YouTube. That turned out well. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked like I always do. I'm gonna be doing more bonus streams on more extra streams on Saturdays, featuring playing with other people and playing games like Helldivers and Among Us. But it's not gonna be like I'm not gonna be streaming 5+ hours multiple days of the weekend as a normal thing. That may eventually become a thing in the future. I doubt it. Anyways, let's jump on into the game. Oh, I've got to adjust this. Not that. So I'm trying to readjust some of my setup for a lot of the stuff, and as you can see, I've changed compared to last time. The overlay's changed slightly. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, it's because it's locked. That's why I can't move it. There we go. So as you can see, there's a little image on the right there. I pointed that out earlier on one of my extra Friday streams, and that is the design I've been calling for Chat Spirit. I'm going to get it to, well, one, for now, it's just going to be PNG that's going to switch. I'm going to get it working to switch between mouth open, mouth closed when I get TTS set up. I'm going to try to get that working this week. And I'm also going to learn to give it some simple animations. It'll be just repeating GIFs to look more alive. But that's something I want to add in there. I might make it a bit larger, so I don't want to block the gameplay. I figured I'd change the overlay already and show those details. I have got way too much stuff on here now. I've added several other sources, and I need to edit those. Let's see, come on, detect the game, OBS. I'm a little... It's off to a slow start today. I apologize for that. It's been a very, very detailed, or I wouldn't say exhausting weekend, because I had a really good weekend, but you know. Didn't we change the cloak last time? Before I wrapped up? I learned I didn't really like this cloak. Hey, Arpabeel, welcome to the stream. Anyways, again, we're gonna play some Hob for a bit, get closer to the end of the game, switch on over to Monster Rancher 2. The stream might be a little bit shorter than normal Sunday streams. I don't know. I am feeling a... I mentioned last week I was feeling the weather. I apparently am not 100% past that cold. And I guess everything I've done all weekend was a little bit more draining than I expected. It was all a good time. It does take a bit out of you to do a lot of things. I have fun streaming, and I would never call it, although I would call it sometimes exhausting, because you do a lot more than you think playing games and trying to constantly talk and pay attention. I'm not one of those people who constantly talks, but I do my best. But the point is that it just kind of is a little bit more not difficult, but resource heavy, I guess, might be the word. to try and make sure that you can say everything, keep attention and stuff. And I got distracted there. Anyways. Enough of that tangent. Move on to our objective, which is activating these things. Okay, the first one's down there. Get a checkpoint before we move on because, well, we've seen what happens when we don't. I don't think there's anything behind the waterfall, even though that's where you always gotta check in video games. Many games actually have a bunch of stuff behind the waterfall, and often we just telling us we must check. Kind of like how we feel the need to check every trash can in Pokemon, even though there was only one item in the first Pokemon game. Not what I meant to do. Excuse me. Now we want to head up there, but I want to see what's down here first. Looks like it's just the pathway back around. I want to make sure we didn't miss anything. Getting the top point of this area. We can hear the spirit. Guess we'll free you in a second. We just gotta make sure we get to you safely. We can try grabbing this, but it won't move. Hey there, Ring Sound. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing some Hob to wrap up my very long weekend of streaming. How's your Sunday going? It's definitely a very fun game. And I just missed that jump somehow. Been a long while since my last playthrough of it, so I've forgotten like 90% of what I'm supposed to do, but I remember the story and all that. I mean, I've been streaming it on the weekends, but I mean, my last playthrough was in like 2018. Working? Fun. I finished all my work a bit early so I could stream an absolute ton this weekend, so I've been kind of taking it easy. Still had to send some emails and stuff, but, you know. I will get that jump eventually. So, it's kind of a Metroidvania-esque Zelda-like. The point is, you're trying to literally rebuild the world or bring it, because you see the destruction stuff as you go to different areas, it raises up, and you're trying to clear this corruption by arresting little spirits. Beyond that, the full details of the story, it's kind of like playing Journey or other games like that, where it gives you some murals and some details. You have to figure out and make your own interpretations. In the beginning, your guy right here loses their arm, and their robot friend gives them a new robot arm, which is what becomes your powers and stuff. How do I keep doing that? Like, you get a grappling hook, teleport, death. Oh wait, that's not an ability. Your main weapon's a sword. Platforming's mostly really good, except for when you gotta go at a specific angle and you're playing with a controller. It is very, very chill. The combat's not really that heavy. Sometimes the platforming can be a little iffy in some areas, but for the most part, it's fun. More of a very interesting or decorative world rather than anything else. Very stylized. There aren't really bosses. There are some tough fights, but you can just kind of ignore them until you get more power and stuff. You do have a shield, like, so it is very much so as Zelda-like. It does. I just prefer using controller for most games because my old setup didn't really have the ability for me to prevent having my mouse and stuff heard when I played. And now to have it, I just like using controller for everything. But yeah, no, you can play with keyboard and mouse. It works just as well. Actually, in some ways, it probably is more responsive than the way I play. Mainly the angle jumps. Because it is entirely the thumbstick being iffy. Oh, over there. It is a game all the games I stream are pretty much from Steam, so... How do I get up there is the question. So they're all very good, very useful or playable on computer. I don't think... I mean, I might have one game... I have a few games that recommend keyboard. I mean, recommend using a controller, but none that you can't play with a keyboard. It's a very good game. I have not tried playing that with keyboard. I actually don't own Ori and the Will of the Wisp, but I know about it. It's a good game. But yeah, I can't imagine that would be very fun with keyboard and mouse. This one doesn't have that many complex moves and stuff, so it's like that many buttons. So it would definitely be doing with keyboard and mouse. Hold on a second, let me wait for this cutscene to pass and I'll check the settings on that. Revived! Let's see, where are the settings again? Wait, wrong button. No, it's... You could play through the story pretty quickly. You could probably beat the game in under 6 hours. Yeah, so yeah, it's got different schemes. I don't know how heavily you can remap it. But yeah, you only need really the area around QASD and this pause button. You don't ever need to use lock-on. It's not required for combat. Yeah. So this looks really easily doable on a keyboard and mouse. I mean, obviously you can't have a controller on with that, but I don't normally... It's not really that useful in this game. I could have beat... So I've been streaming it a few times, but... so you can beat the game pretty quickly if you're just going to that. But there's a number of collectibles. There's full sword upgrades. You don't need any of them beyond the ones it gives you in the tutorial to beat the game. On the left, you see there are butterflies, which you need 8 to unlock each cloak, which are entirely for upgrades. Don't need them. The thing on the right is essentially the areas you've cleared to corruption, so that is game progress. And you just need to explore the world map and get to the different objectives you see floating there. I get very sidetracked trying to do everything, like those little floating coins there are called vistas. And that thing there, which is called a vault, which I can't... It's a location I need to be able to get to. I'd have to unlock something first. But you don't need to do any of that. To beat the game, if you just want to see the story, you just need to solve the objectives. I think this game is very enjoyable or peaceful, so you want to see the whole world. Right, here's one of those vistas. Ooh, yeah, because the spring sale's going on. So many games are on sale. Good time to get it. Yeah, go for it. That's a good time. I don't remember how much. It was not 80% off when I bought it, because I bought this back in like 2018, but it was on sale. Normally I stream through games on my backlog, but I felt like replaying one. Go this way or this way? Oh, this way. They're very, like, it's not really spoil-heavy game, even if you do watch someone play it, because the story is very self-interpretive. It's more of a, you'll see the platforming and stuff. There's puzzles. They're not, none of them are really that detailed. Yeah, I've been really tempted to buy some games on the list. Like, I really want to get Dead Cells. I don't actually have that game. I love roguelites. And it's on sale, and you can get it and all the DLCs for 25 bucks. The game itself is 50% off, but so is all the DLCs, so, you know. I don't know what that did for us, but that did something. Yeah, I slowly make time. That's part of the whole streaming process. That's why I play games in my backlog. I'll eventually get to them all, probably, maybe. I don't know. Especially since the rest of this year is the time I'm doing my internship. While also trying to graduate, so free time is not a thing I have much of. But, you know, I'm making it. Ooh, another butterfly. BPM? I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar. Unless that's abbreviated for a game I played. I played a number of roguelites, and I have a bunch of them on my list. I don't think so. If it's a rhythm-based roguelite, beat per minute, you're talking about that one? I really don't have a sense of rhythm. I have absolutely beaten Hades. But yeah, I've tried a few, bullets per minute. No, because, I'm gonna be honest, that's the one, if I'm remembering the correct one, I might be mistaken with another one. For the most part, I don't like FPS style games because the motion makes me, like, when my head can't tolerate it, I get nauseous. So I'm really glad Helldivers, which I streamed with some others yesterday, is third person. Don't fall. I've watched someone play bullets per minute, and it looks amazing. Also, I'm not really big on card-based ones. I like... is it roguelikes or roguelites, the ones where there's permanent upgrades that improve your runs? Yep. I've definitely heard the music for it. That sounds amazing. Sucks that it doesn't look like a game I'd really be able to do. So most of my stuff, most of the games I own are Metroidvanias and roguelites. And it wasn't intentional, it just kind of ended up that way. Like, what type of games do I like? This. Helldivers 2 is amazing. I was invited to play it with some people, some other streamers, and some friends of mine that I know through Discord. And I was like not very optimistic about the game itself, as I'm not normally big on those games. No, it was so much fun. I mean, you have to play it with people on a voice chat. I mean, it's got built-in voice chat, I guess. But the amount of chaos, and also the fun of the different weapons and stuff. Even for someone who's not really big on gun-themed games, I had a blast. I mean, I had to turn the graphical settings down to like the lowest to be able to stream it, so it basically looked like a PlayStation 1 era game. But that became its own kind of enjoyable thing. I did not mean to hit that. Sorry, little fella. Make sure to hit this before we fall down. Yeah, Helldivers is presently going for 40 bucks. Because I was doing that co-op, I just kind of accepted that fact. But yeah, maybe wait for it to come on sale. It's still so new, I don't know when it'll come on sale. Probably have to wait to the summer sale for that. And Deep Rock Galactic, I haven't played it, but I've definitely seen people play it, and it looks amazing too. I don't have the top quality PC, so a lot of games like that I'll look at, I'll be like, yeah, those looks cool, but I don't know if my computer can handle it, so yeah. Probably. Nice of the game to slow things down for that. I thought I was exploring off the beaten path, but I feel like this is the way I'm supposed to go. I wanted to get the collectibles for upgrades. So, as I mentioned, it's a Zelda-like. So if you notice in the on the left, there's that weird cogwheel thing, which are energy bars. You upgrade them for the blue bars above that you use for your abilities. And the heart pieces. Every 2 gets you an extra hit point. So your abilities, teleport, the punch, grapple, they all take up the charges. And there's different upgrades you can unlock, which require you to gather a resource to get them. Which you generally find you either get from the slaying the enemies, which they don't really respawn. There's like the enemies die and they stay dead, which is cool. Or from finding different collectible caches, which you'll find in all over the place. You'll find them on the map if you miss them. It gives you them for the research. There's also you find the schematics for your upgrades, which is cool unless you miss a really good one, and you're just annoyed. Nothing is supposedly missable, although some people have had some problems with a Vista not properly registering for 100%. I did not have it. I have not gotten all of them. Like, I did not 100% my first profile. Or first playthrough. So I can't say that if I've had that problem. But for the most part, you can definitely 100% this game and have a good time doing it. Or if you don't like 100% in games, don't. You can absolutely enjoy this game just getting whatever percentage you do. Will do, and have a good day. When you make the time, definitely. It's a good game. Not the most difficult game or the most eventful one, but a nice chill game. I'll take care of this thing first. Anyways, have a good rest of your day. I could have dodged that. I did not. Bring it on. Oh, I was one hit. Yes, yes, you look so proud. Absolutely love this game. One problem is, since I played so many other games this week, in between last stream a bit, I kind of stuck on their movement methods and making so many mistakes. Since so many hours playing Psychonauts 2, I just keep trying to move like you do in that. Why did you respawn? Gotcha! Probably gonna be one of those lift up or move a different platform ones. Progress is progress, I suppose. Oh! Where's the activate? Why? That's a vault. Why didn't it give me the button prompt to open it? Oh, wait. I think that requires the fully upgraded sword. That's the other thing. The sword is also your key, and some of the vaults require a fully upgraded sword to get into them. I'd forgotten about that fact. I have to come back for that one. We've built the pathway, so, you know, good enough for now, I suppose. And it's not that far from a teleport. How many pieces? Yeah, we're 2 pieces sword away from being able to open that. Destination's over there. We could head there now. Can't do anything out there yet. Still have those two, like that cache there and that cache. I never forgot to get to that one. There's a butterfly there, but we have to clear out the infection to get to it. Let's continue on this path first. Hmm. We have enough for an upgrade. How many butterflies do we have? Only 3. I feel like there was something around, like there was a cave I'd found. I'm trying to remember where that was, and I didn't go back into. I couldn't get through. I couldn't get through to it, period, so we'll end up back there in the future. I shouldn't worry about now. Oh. What are you gonna be? The cash. I didn't mean to do that. Gotcha! Oh, there's something hidden in there. Oh, there's a pathway down there. I have a feeling this is not the route I'm supposed to be taking. Oh, I fell. Where did I end up? Oh, back over here. I feel like I'm supposed to go that after I clear it. We'll end up going that path either way. Exploring the rest of it, because I need to get all the collectibles. Well, that was a speedy swim for a moment. Oh, it's just a collectible. Energy core. In a sense, I'm glad I fell. I had to come back and get this. Yeah, we can't get there from here. It's got to be another route. Hmm. Do you believe that is generally not the route I'm supposed to take to get down there? Go around. I'll go back and do it, but let's clear up the corruption first and go the route we're supposed to get to it. Or not? What? I mean, multiple levels confused. Oh. That just happened. I rolled a little too fast. Hopefully that shortcut is no use to us yet. What does it lead to after all? It leads all the way over there, I assume. 5 of 7 cleared. Now we can do a lot more in this area. Also get that heart piece. Start with up here. Why not? We're gonna have to explore everything to find everything. Oh, we found certainly a gauntlet. Ooh. That's gonna be a tough one. Where's the quickest way? We just gotta go around. I'll still go and eliminate them, but you know. Like that. And they appreciated that. So what's in this? More points, or money, or resources. Yep, platforming is not the best point about this game when it comes to those little jumps. Honestly, my favorite time is the time to explore stuff. Come on, I need to. Oh, it was not one of the ones with the grapple armor. Keep trying to go the wrong way first and ending up going the correct way. I'll go back to that last. Still feel like that's not the way I'm supposed to get there, but I will do it that way anyways. Our destination is in there, so we'll go there after we get everything else taken care of. I mean, it says nothing, but I'm still going to explore this area as we haven't explored it yet. That might be hidden cache or something. And there's also, that's clearly the pathway to it. We're supposed to get down there. For the rest of it, then we'll go that way. It's just this area. Wait. Did I explore this area? It looks familiar. I did. Whoops. One last thing to check before I move on to going to that gauntlet or that area I'd found and was semi-circumspect. Is there anything up here? No. But you know, safe and sorry. As I immediately did that. Then I have to go all the way around. A different view now that it's cleared up, but it doesn't make that big of a difference. I'll have to land and regain energy a bit. Oh, ran out of energy. That's annoying. Let's see. Would it be quicker just to go back up and around and take the actual pathway and make sure we're not actually making a mistake? Probably. As I almost fall into the cliff again. Another thing, reason come here. I would have missed something. Yeah, an annoying something to miss. Trying to collect everything, you don't remember where it all is. Don't sequence break. That's what I was doing wrong. Let's regen it a little bit so we don't fall off into the oblivion again. Ooh, what are you? Sword punch. Combo 2 sword swings into a power punch. Yes, yes, and more yes. Yep, shouldn't have done that, but also shortcut. Should we go get that real quick before we do more of the puzzles here? Yes. How many butterflies do we have? I don't know. And we can afford it. And we're one short of the other upgrade. What I meant to do. I don't think we cleared... Yeah, we didn't clear any other areas. Interesting. Means we gotta do for that is move the cube back, because we'll need it for a path up above. This is difficult because the, you know, perspective. Gotcha. Wouldn't really play this game Worms in Pacifist if this is a required area, obviously. Because some areas require you to defeat enemies to open doorways. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think it's just for the sake of generating power. Still further up path. How do we get there is the question. And there's our answer. Oh, this is where we were. Yeah, this was definitely required. How else would we have gotten here? We're gonna interact with that. Let's go get this thing down here. One of 4. What is this collectible? And it fills in the spot on your map. There. I don't know if there's an official name for this item, but given the giant robot and stuff, I just call them Titan cores. Next destination is head back up there. We're going to try and figure out to get that cash before, and we can't get that yet because it's still blocked by corruption. I don't know if it's really worth trying to go get that just yet. We can try and go get that vault. I don't think we can get to there either. I think it's after we resolve that area we can. There might be more stuff I just do before the end of the game, like while the backtracking. You notice you have to get really close to the point where you can see the thing on your map before it actually marks it as existing if you don't get it. And that's why I'm so careful to make sure I see everything before I move on. Because if I can't get it at the moment, I don't want to miss it because I didn't mark it well enough for me to come back for it. You know? Hey, don't go falling off there. Is it down below or up above? I can't remember. It's been a little over a week. I'm very busy if we get that. Ah, above. Alright, gotta take the, where's the ladder? I just dropped down, it would have been down. As I nearly roll off into a cliff again. Yeah, that cliff we just climbed should finally have a purpose now. And I immediately miss. Answer is yes, though. I'll go back up and climb it again in a second. Say, nothing quite like showing off a game you really appreciate or have good memories of, even if it's not that old, and having someone else see it and be like, I want to play too. It's like that. I feel like that's the real goal of showing off any game you're streaming. Not just having people think, ah, this is entertaining, but also think, I wish I could have that kind of entertainment myself. I mean, as a streamer, I gotta give some entertainment too, not just the game itself. I do my best. And I have fun with it. Sometimes I'm high energy, sometimes I'm burnt out. Oh right, the reason I couldn't get that before is this thing. I don't think I have the means to destroy it just yet. How did I miss this before? Or did it just come up with the other things? Increases health, but slows energy recovery. Ancient garb. I'm gonna have to come back that later. I get that butterfly now? I forget why I couldn't before. The answer's looking to be no, but we will resolve that issue in a moment because it's related to the needing to fill this area with water. Hmm. This is an area we could go to before. Let's go up the ladder type area first. Right choice. Oh, there's a button up there I could have hit to give me a pathway. I'm gonna have to go all the way around to get that again, aren't I? Oh, infinitely respawning. Good to know. No, I shouldn't have done that, but... I made a path, so, you know, it's good enough. Head back up there in some way so I can get the not only the pathway down, but the butterfly and whatever's linking to that area. 'Cause I think that's I'm gonna need to do that in order to get through here. Let's do that. That's not where I'm supposed to spawn. There we go, that would have been useful to have before. I see you up there. How do I get up to you? Missed me. Two of them? Sorry about your friend, but they got too close to me while I was fighting that guy. Our core. I believe this is like the last 5. I do not remember the exact number of anything, so take that with a grain of salt, but I believe we're nearing the end of that collection, or that upgrade at least. Okay, how do I get over there? Like that. That's our destination, but we're going this way first. You okay then? And that's 8. We'll be able to go get a cloak in a moment. Question is, which one should I get? I don't think there's anything you can miss by having it, like, drowning the area. I think it's more to the point if you somehow made it here before you started draining the water. Not draining the water, running the water. We have the means to get back. If we die, I guess. It's good because the water won't let me get out. Hello, turtle. Yeah, this is an area we've been. You can tell by the lack of that butterfly there. Looks like our destination's this way. Oh. Oh, I recognize that area. I'm not activating that to have cleared the other stuff, so I'll come back up here in a second. Yeah, don't drop down. It'll be annoying to try and figure out a way back up. That wasn't my fault. How was that? Not quite. We have to come from a different point. I'll be switching games in a few minutes to Monster Rancher 2. Fun game. Yeah, it looks like legitimately we have to do something because we can't get to there. So what are you going to do? Ah, that's how we get there. Or not? What? I'm confused. You want to take care of yourself that way, go for it. I know we've been in this area, which is, you know, absolutely terrible before. A bit more to do here now, but... I don't think I missed anything here, so I'm going to move on to exploring. Bye! See, our present destination's down there. Are we hanging here? Whatever. Never mind. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. There is the question of why didn't we get it before if it's in this area. I'm confused sometimes. Hello there. Oh. It's a little edge area unlocked with the water in order to slay an enemy. Some points and get a butterfly. Next bit go around. Nope. Got too close to those. We definitely didn't miss anything here. Because we would have seen it. Like, I think we could have accessed before. There's obviously things we couldn't access because it was not flooded. Before we move on, let's go, because we're over by a teleport. Let's see which of the cloaks we're gonna get. It's like, other than the grapple, and you don't really need extra energy, so the ancient guard might be good. Let's go with that. Looks cool, too. A lot more health. Doesn't decrease any of our energy, decreases energy recovery speed. Right, this area. We couldn't get there before because, well, there's just a massive pit. I don't think we can do anything. Oh, there's a pathway up. Good. It says there's a, supposed to be above us, and it was one we saw before. Destination's up there, so we want to head there, but I'm gonna do other things first. As I do. It's the shortcut back. What? Okay. This is also just another shortcut around. As is this, I guess. So we head to our destination next. I would have been slightly faster to go up and around, but I swam. So you can probably guess we can get the second of those big old cores here. Nope, did it again. I wanted to see there's something over there. It doesn't tell you where your next destination is right away. You have those 2 cores now. What could that possibly mean? And a robot there and there, so, you know, I'm looking at that, might want to head back to there next. Where's the nearest teleport? Oh, where's the nearest teleport? Over there. I'll check something. So in a moment I'll be taking a break and switching games for the rest of the stream. I want to check something before I do. That cache down there, the chest or whatever you want to call it. I want to see if we can get it now. Where did you come from? You two definitely weren't here last time we were here. Also, part of the platform behind us was just a cliff. And we go with, yeah, that's how we get in there. We just had to wait for it to bring up more of the ground. I don't think I can get that butterfly yet because it's still plagued over, but I can go check real quick as long as we're over here. Yeah, it's still plagued over. We cannot get it. Look at that teleport there now. I remember that being there. I didn't mean to come over here and start working on more stuff. I guess I'm playing a little bit more of this game today. Whoops. Oh, a sword vault. And one we have access to, good. Some of the savings symbols. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Alright, bolts never vanish. This looks familiar. It should. Yes, it should. Six of seven. Why would I go there? I'll go around up to there to get that pathway and stuff. Already opened. That butterfly's accessible now once we get over to it. Alright, this area. Just an energy core, but it's still... Every collectible is a collectible. See that butterfly, and we gotta get into this area. Not this area, the area over there. Near the butterfly. I feel like I'm missing something here, even though I know I'm not. Did I get everything in here? Yes, this is just a room for one of these. Now that I've made it to the rest area, I just need to find the way into there, which requires a teleport. Which could be coming from any direction. Actually, no, it can't. It has to be coming straight down, because that didn't have a turn on it. Telling me multiple levels confuses it. I not figure out how to get up there or through there. Pick up here for one last thing, then we'll just, like I said, switch games for the day. Did I check this? I did not, because there's, well, one, this. I almost missed the fairly important point. I didn't only got, no, didn't guess the pathway to that butterfly, but it did get us another heart piece, so, you know, still worth it. Hey, Astro, welcome to the stream. I'm just about ready to switch games. I was just doing some more exploring around and gathering stuff before I did. So I'm figuring out to get up there. Cleared a good deal more of the map. Where's the nearest movement point? Anyways, welcome to the stream. How'd your stream go? I was there in the beginning for a while, but then I had to switch off to mine. Killed 3 bosses? Good job! Ooh. Good secrets or just secrets? Dark Souls is full of a lot of those, isn't it? I found the teleporter. There we go, got into the area, so I get the butterfly and the... There's a chest before I found it. Loot secret, the best secrets. Oh, speaking of loot secrets. Warp slime creates time bubble? That's a new one. That's another butterfly. We're actually nearly at the end of the game at this point. Still a bit more exploring to do, and I have to take on that thing. And I have to get that treasure chest. There's a vault that I could not get in up there. I have to get that power up there, but for the most part I've gotten most of the collectibles now, and I'm at the end of the game. Bouncing Knock, thank you for the follow. Oh, never. No, I don't do promotions. Don't do that. Don't do that in people's Twitch channels. Just don't do that. There's better ways to spend your day than trying to get people to pay money to feel better about their streams. Literally any way of your day besides trying to get people to pay you to. How do you talk through Sprite? Are you talking about the little guy on the bottom right, the chat spirit? I haven't gotten it fully working yet. That will be probably by next weekend. I just wanted to put it in its placeholder and show, hey, that's where it is. If you get the reactive imaging working, you get text to speech working. So that'll have to be next time. I haven't gotten it 100% working just yet. Time bubble! And here's with that, I'm going to be switching games for the rest of the stream. So do give me just a moment. I'm going to take a quick stretch break and get some more water, and then I'm going to switch on over to Monster Rancher 2. I'm going to go into BRB for 2 to 3 minutes at most. So I'll be right back. And to YouTube, thanks for tuning in to Hob. We'll continue this next week.